Hey there guys, and welcome back for Pokemon Leaf Green. It's been like years, it's been several months since I've played this. But in that time, I wasn't doing nothing with these guys. Because as you can see, I got everyone but Bella because she's not part of the actual team. And hang on, I need to turn this down. Oh my gosh. There we go. And I think I got Pinsir up to like level 43? Where does it say? Oh, right there, that's his name. Yeah, I got him up to level 43, and everyone else was at level 45. So I think that's like a 6 to 7 level increase for each of the guys. I don't really remember too much, because it's been, you know, months, but I kind of did all of that training, like, a week after I stopped doing the Let's Play. But, yeah. So, hopefully we can get, like, because I kind of want to get, like, everything, like, kind of, like, buckle down and, like, kind of finish the game. Because there really isn't too much left for us to do. I mean, I say that, but we only have, 4 badges right now, so technically we're only halfway through, but after we kind of, I'm not going like directly to Silph yet. We're going to kind of be doing some training in here, unless I have. Oh no, I haven't beaten it already. And then we're going to go to Silph and hopefully take care of that really quick because I hate Silph so much. It's like, it's easily my second least favorite part of the entire first generation is just Silph. It's honestly awful. Like, tell me, like, if you like Silph at all, for whatever reason, tell me in the comments, because, like, that would be legitimately confusing to me. It would not make it does not make any sense for why anyone would like the Silph, because it's just, it takes so long to do, and you're just fighting, like, the same, like, 5 Pokemon one after the other. There's, like, 30 or so trainers in there, and they all have the same Pokemon, so why would, and like the teleporting stuff is just, and the little keys, and pretty much everything about that place bugs me in some way or another, especially since after dealing with those teleportation things, we immediately have a gym filled with the teleportation stuff. Sabrina's gym is probably my least favorite of the entire generation. Finding these guys is going to take a while, so I'm going to kind of like speed through these. Because I mean, they're like not important whatsoever. And I'm kind of like sticking to that whole thing where my guys aren't too strong. Because I mean, I know I just fought like a team of guys with my one person, and he's like not even like halfway done yet, but it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, like, oh, I was gonna say, see, like, that's a ton of damage for him not being very effective until I saw that he got a critical hit. Yeah. Like, moreoverly, like, the reason I trained a lot is because, well, I kind of took that break to try and play Naruto. And then I would be playing Naruto right now and posting those instead of, like, uploading these. But some pretty bad stuff happened to my hands, so I can't really hold a controller right now. I can type on a keyboard just fine, but picking anything up is honestly a pain. So yeah, gonna play Pokemon, hopefully try and like record a couple episodes, you know, hopefully beat it sometime this year. Because I did not like want this to be something that was like took over a year to do, because it honestly shouldn't. This game is not that hard. And it's also not that long, so I'm hoping that by summer I can kind of like finish all the Let's Plays I started. Oh gosh, I did not really go into like why I trained them up. Okay, I'll go into that after I tell this thing. So I'm kind of like hoping to finish the Let's Plays that I started by the time that summer comes around, because it's just, I kind of want to like take a break from having Let's Plays on my channel, but it's also kind of annoying me that I haven't finished these. So I'm hoping to finish all of these by the time summer starts, and then like around the time July starts, start the next Let's Play. But I'm like going to only, from now on, only have like one Let's Play going on at a time. Well, after I finish all these. All the current ones are on my channel. I only want to have one Let's Play going at a time. And then after finishing them, it's gonna take like a month off or something from the Let's Plays. And the main reason I even have Let's Plays on my channel is just because I kind of don't really have to do anything for them. I mean, just kind of have to sit down and horribly entertain people with my voice, because because, you know, Let's Playing's a little bit more difficult than the reviews, even though I'm not very good at the reviews. Yeah, because really all you do is play a game. With the reviews, you have to like set everything up, you have to like film it all, and then you have to like, or at least what I do, I know that there's a lot of people who don't do this, they just kind of like talk about what they liked in the chapter. But what I do is like, I do like all like the pictures, adding in and like changing some things, you know, and like on occasion I'll put in like a terrible skit that only I would think is funny until after I do it, and then I like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? That was the worst idea ever. And that's pretty much how it all goes. Yeah. Sounds about right. But yeah, so like, they take longer to do. I don't really want any of this Pokemon. Just because I already have my team, so why would I want another one? Oh, yeah, now that I can actually get to like, oh my gosh, stop. Hang on, well, I haven't finished anything I'm talking about, so my mouth is starting to get dry already. This is a terrible thing. So pretty much, with the Let's Plays, all I really have to do is click export, and then I'm good. With the reviews, I have to like edit all the pictures down, or like change some things in them, and that just takes longer. Imagine like, so pretty much every picture I want to put in takes around like, because like I don't want to put like the entire page in if I'm only describing one panel on the page. So what I'll do is I'll just like cut it out, and that takes around like 15 seconds to do, and on average I put in like 10 or so pictures. So imagine like the length of all of my videos, plus around 15 seconds for every picture that I put in, along with like the whole end credits kind of thing, which those only take around like a minute to do at most. Yeah, they take up like way more time to do, but all of these is just sit down, play a game, and click the export button. So that's like the only reason I would do Let's Plays for the channel. Is because if I only did like the reviews, also I could just kind of like, I would just like to play games for the channel. That's also why. But that's the reason but I also kind of wanted to say like more like reviewed centric. So that's why I kind of want to take a break after each one. That's pretty much it. Because like, the plans for what I want to play on the channel kind of go like all the main Pokemon games, all the translated Fire Emblem, well, not all the translated Fire Emblem games, like a couple Fire Emblem games, all the Naruto Storm games, a couple One Piece games, and a couple Bleach games, and that's really it. Yeah, that sounds about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, I can't really think of anything else I'd want to do. Plus, they're all like the Kingdom Hearts things, but that's like with plastic, so I'm not really counting those in any of this. Like, any of this at all. So yeah, pretty much it. Okay, but now the reason I trained so much is mainly just because I kind of felt like by the time I got to like the Elite Four, all my guys would only be like around level 48, 49-ish to 50. And by that point, one, I'd just be at like a huge disadvantage, and oh my gosh. And I'd kind of be at like a huge disadvantage level-wise, because I think like the champion in this game has like, We're back. I hate that I forgot that it does that after 10 minutes. Because like the champion has like level like 63 Pokemon, so he'd have a 13 level advantage over us. But at the same time, I mean, all you really have to do is be like good at the game. Which I mean, I think I'm good at Pokemon, but I kind of just like hate having like a huge level disadvantage compared to like all the other trainers like during the Elite Four. I hate that. Also, I kind of want everyone to be like at their final stage that they can be. And while everyone I have and will get is at their final stage, except for Naita takes up to level 55 due. I kind of want, that's kind of like the range I wanted to have like all my guys that before I fought the Elite Four. I pretty much just want like, if I'm not at level 55 with all my guys by the time I get to Elite Four, I'll kind of like stop and just train them up until everyone's level 55 and then fight the Elite Four. I mean, I know I'll still be at like a level disadvantage pretty much after Bruno, because I think like Bruno's strongest guy is like level 55 or 56. But at the same time, anything higher than that would kind of make this too easy, because I'd have to say like Fire Red and Leaf Green are probably like two of the easiest Pokemon games. Like in terms of like easiest Pokemon games, I'd probably put it at like X and Y, Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and then Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Because for some reason, when taking, like, this is something that like the Fire Red and Leaf Green and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire did, when they were becoming like, when they're being remade, for some reason they decided to make these games significantly easier. Because I kind of feel like all the AI are kind of freaking dumb compared to like what they were in Red and Blue. I'm probably wrong that they're like AI is probably like around the same. And they also just kind of like brought the level down, even if it was only by like 2. Like the levels of like the most of the trainers. Like I don't know if it's like anything other than like the Elite Four, but I know for a fact that they brought the levels of the Elite Four down by like a couple. And then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they kind of brought like the all around like levels down. But I feel like around the time you got to like the Elite Four, like they were a little bit higher. But at the same time, you had the EXP share, which makes grinding in that game like it's the same problem with X and Y. If you use the EXP share, your guys will be like 30 levels too high. And I kind of didn't realize that until it'd be too late, because by the time I got to the second gym in X and Y, my guys were each like 27 and I had like 4 guys. I had 4 Pokemon. And like the gym leader only used like level 22 Pokemon. And yeah, it's just, after that point I was just like over leveled, and I didn't really turn off the EXP share. I was just kind of like, okay, I have this thing that levels up all my Pokemon super quick, so I'll just catch a ton of Pokemon. And then, but I ended up like, my main team, like I didn't really have a main team, I technically did, but like these guys would switch out. I had like 10 set guys that I would use throughout the game. And by the time I got to Elite Four, I was still like equal with like the champion in level. And also the all like the Elite Four's AIs are just not good whatsoever. And it kind of stuck with the trend that like the Elite Four from Black and White set, where all the Elite Four are the exact same level, and you just choose whatever order you fight them in. I kind of like the idea more when you like fight like the weakest one, and then like the next one's like 2 or 3 levels higher, and then the next one's 2 or 3 levels higher. Just probably made that game like have like a good kind of like final like champion battle, is if like take the level that all the Elite Four at and have that be like the weakest one, like have like Marvel or whatever her name is be like the weakest one, and have her like 61 and 63, and then have the next guy like 63 and 64 or 65, you know? And so like the Dragon Lady would like be the last one. She'd have like